time. We'll go white line to white line, okay? And I want it to, yeah, the first white line right here. So you're gonna do a slow beast walk to the white line. You can kind of tap and then backward walk right away. Let's keep nice and condensed. Knees right under the hips, hands right under the shoulders. And I want you to breathe. Like, it's not about holding your breath. Tension should be there. We call it creating a shield and then breathing behind the shield. Okay, don't create the shield and then pass out. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Get out. What you gonna do? Okay. If you're ever in a place where like you don't have distance to walk with a beast walk, you can actually just do a hold. You can just hold yourself in place, breathe under tension. Does pretty much the same thing. Okay. Now you're gonna go into your warm-up that you did the other day. Okay, so let's progress that through. Yeah. There we go. This will be good. Just add a little bit of stuff in at the beginning and the end, and their bodies will fly. So as we start going, kind of as we mentioned the last couple days, the warm-up is a time for you mentally to start wrapping that head around what's happening. We have to be able to separate what's going on prior to warm-up and prior to competition or prior to testing or whatever you're doing from actual testing, competition, or whatever you're doing. You have to separate that. We kind of compartmentalize, take whatever's going on, push it aside, and start getting that head wrapped around. The focus starts to taper. I forgot the height of the girls' net.
7'2".
Yeah.
Pretty low. I think this net's a little low.
Guys, what, 7'11" and something, I think.
Yeah, I don't like playing on a men's net.
I used to not enjoy playing on a female net. I found that it was like too low. It felt weird. A lot of guys were like, oh, it's nice because you can hit so easy, but it throws your timing off because now all of a sudden, instead of for me being here on the net, it's like here, and it's like, I don't know what to do. The sets need to be way higher. Dun, 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 dun.
Like, I used to go to open gym and it's on the men's nets.
Yeah.
And they would never let me play. So I'd be on the court, they just wouldn't give me the ball.
They wouldn't give you the ball.
No, not at all.
We have a competitive mixed league back home where like different tiers, like 7 through 1 is like the highest tier. And in every tier except tier 1, you're not allowed to block a female. You're not allowed, like there's all these rules where you can't do it. And I was like, and the girl's like, no, like block, and it's part of the rules. I was like, why would you play if you're not playing the rules? And I imagine as a female, like you'd want someone to put up a block. It would make you better,
yeah.
Right? To try to hit around bigger blocks.
I mean, I'm hitting up anyway on a men's net. So.
Right, exactly.
I don't know either.
You know what's next.
Oh yeah, 4. So the fourth one is 4s.
Turn.
And when coach asks me, someone else takes it over, so I'm like, okay.
Yeah. How do the bodies feel after the last couple days of like little bounds and things like that? Good. That's really good. Knees are feeling good for both of you? I see that we don't have the tape on today. Feeling good about it, that's awesome. That means we were bounding in good positions. If you're not sore, it means that we were lined up and paying attention. It's awesome. What do we have next?
We usually have a whole team to help us remember.
Whole team to help you with what? Remembering?
If each of us can remember one, that's all of them.
That's true. The collective mind. But probably also good that you know them too.
Usually we start at
Just
like
in
8.
case.
We start at 8, I don't know anything.
You say like the earlier in the day you go, the less and less things you remember? Yeah. So you switch your brain on in stages?
But our team says they're an AM wave team, and I can't play it. I'm so bad at it.
Night. I remember for like track and field, I was competitive for a long time, and all of our practices were anywhere between 1 and 4 in the afternoon. And I remember when I finished doing track, I'd hit that time of day and like my feet would start sweating, my hands would start sweating. My body was so used to that time of day that for like 2 years after, any workouts that I had at any time other than that range, they felt garbage. I couldn't do anything. So I get it. It's like your body kind of gets itself ready. I think I remember seeing some sort of shuttle running type of deal was in there. There was, what else is in there?
High knees, butt kicks, karaoke.
Okay, so here we go.
Jog and sprint.
Perfect, so now we're getting a little bit fast. There we go. I like it. I like it, I like it. There we go. We're thinking bouncy, bouncy, bouncy today. There we go. Very nice. Good. Okay, shake the legs. We'll walk back to the line. We're going to add in the snap downs, so we can do the snap downs on the short court here. So again, we're slow up, pull through. We're trying to get the backs of the legs nice and punchy, get those nerves fired up. Pull. There we go. Very nice.
Can I like touch my leg?
Like at the top? Yeah, for sure. As long as it doesn't like cause your body to lean forward, as long as you're staying tall. I touch my foot too. Some people aren't flexible enough to get their leg up that high, but as long as
my team literally, her legs like perfectly straight and you go straight up like.
Yeah.
She used to do, like,
Good. Pull hard. Pull. There we go. Because we've already started to get the blood flow. So now we have to start telling the body, pull quick. There we go. Punch the ground. Boom. There we go. Up. Pull. Very nice. Up. Pull. Very nice. Stay tall and head nice and balanced. Okay, over to the long part. And now we're going to do one length of short pulls. Okay, we'll go let's do about 3/4 of the court. Then you can walk it out to the end, turn around, and then we'll do a length of getting faster and speeding up. Okay, so small short pulls, toes up, pull, pull, pull. Let's pull the ground. You'll watch today, adding these things in, how much bouncier the body will be. Here we go, pull, 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 pull. There we go, and walk it out. Very nice. Shake everything out. Start kind of getting that swag back, that little bit of bounce back. This is where it has to start happening. We start transitioning from like, okay, we're just getting our blood flow into we're bouncy, explosive athletes. Okay, so now we're gonna go nice and short and quick like that, and then we'll open the strides up and get quick all the way to the end. Pull, pull, get quicker. Pull, start pulling your body, accelerate. Good, lean into it a bit. Very nice. Good, shake the legs out and we'll do one more length like that, okay? And then we'll walk back.
Wait, what?
We're gonna shake, you can go do one more length, just like that. Let's get a little faster. Get it. Very nice. Good, and just walk back. As you walk back, shake out. Let's make sure that the legs feel good. I'm gonna show you one last drill. It's called happy feet. We all like having happy things, and our feet are one of them. This one is going to supercharge that nervous system. It's gonna get everything working super fast. We're gonna go from white line to red line. That's how short this drill is, but it involves a massive amount of contact. So we're trying to just punch the ground as quick as we can. Not a shuffle, but it's a little bit of a punch. And we're just lots of contacts, boom to boom. There we go, come on. Don't go fast, there we go. There, and relax, and then we'll do it on the way back. We're not trying to go there quick, we're trying to get as many contacts as we can, progressing naturally forward. Here we go, come on. Quick, 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 quick. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Good, shake out. Awesome, awesome. Woo, okay, grab a sip of water real quick. A lot of coaches, and this is something that will change over time, I know it will tell you to like stay down, wait, and then jump. But every split second you spend down in that squatted position, we're losing energy. Power's bleeding out of our body. It's much more, what we call advantageous, or much more beneficial when you're standing there waiting to be in like a little bit of a ready position. When that block's gonna come, we load quick, or big breath. Load and explode. We want to stretch, right? The reflex we talked about, stretch and explode, and your body will jump higher than it would if you just squatted down and waited. Okay, so let's go over to the thing here. We're gonna practice a couple things before we jump. All right, so just face me, just grab a little bit of space here. I want to teach you what's called a setup sequence, or a loading sequence, which means when you're testing or when you're jumping, there's a couple things we can do to like get the last little bit of effort out of your body. You guys were both very similar in the way you loaded the jump. You went lower, but the setup was the same. Kind of did what we call a scoop jump, which is where we stand, and instead of loading the arms and jumping, we're kind of like scooping the arms, and we want to load the arms. The reason we want to load the arms back is it stretches through your chest and shoulders and causes that reflex. Boom, and your arms will fly back. So what we want to get into the habit of today is we're going to go here, nice and tall. When you test today, hands are going to start right here in front. You're going to take a big deep breath in. We're going to hold our breath just for a second. Going to go. And as you breathe in, you're going to come up on your toes. So it's, and you're going to breathe out as you jump. So it's a little breath hold. You're going to load the jump fast. We call it load and explode, or quick, quick. Want to load it fast. So here we go on together. Feet where we would normally jump, hands in front. Breathe in under the toes. And I want to hear the air. Don't jump. I want you to load it and not jump. So we're just getting that really, really fast on the way down. This is what happens with the loading, is it's not just here, it's hips and knees load. So we get everything from our butt, good. And despite what you think, we don't want to let everything fall forward. If everything falls forward, we need to take a ton of time in order to get tall, and it causes us to fly forwards. We want to go up. So we want to try to fight to keep our chest a little bit taller, but still get half decently low. So we're here, and then breathe out as you leave the floor. And I want to hear it. You can make like a or a out. I want to hear the air. Don't check your egos. I don't care what it sounds like. If it's like, ah, like I don't care. I don't care. Okay, so we're gonna do 5 of them. So you're gonna do 1, finish, set yourself up again, and out. It should be effortful. Like that should feel like you're working hard. Okay, here we go. Breathe in. Okay, let's try walk it slow again. Here, it's simple movement up, out. You breathe in as you come up onto your toes. You hold for a second, load the jump, and out. That's okay. If I can do it, I promise you can. It just takes time, okay? Load the jump fast. Good. Keep doing, keep practicing. I want the arms to feel like they're like, quick, quick. Hup, hup. There we go. Good, and just as fast as you load down, stand up quick and try not to leave the floor. Quick, quick. Good, that's better, that was much better. Good. I want to see you faster on the way up, but you're good on the way down. So quick down, quick up. There we go. Awesome. Good. So instead of here, let those knees collapse a little bit too, let the butt go down, because we want to have, as long as we can for our strength, we want to have time to unravel these joints. We want to extend the knee, extend the hip, and this is time pushing into the floor, and that's power, power, power. The less we bend, the less time we have to exhibit force. And you're both strong enough to bend a little bit deeper than you were. You were pretty good at how deep you went. Now we're just going to go faster into the bottom. Okay, here we go. That's better. That's better. Yep. Big breath. Good. Don't forget to come up in the start. And the up is going to contract the calves first, and then it almost gives the calves like a history. It's like, okay, we know that we want to contract, so it will use them quicker and more effectively. There we go. Awesome. Good. A couple more. And we're going to shake out. Good. Relax there. Now, what do you notice about the head and neck position that you had right there? Where were you looking? You're both looking pretty forward.
Well, I was looking at the yellow line.
So the point I'm trying to make is that what you were doing there is going to be the exact same thing you do here, even though you're jumping to a target that's high. Okay, so what we want to do when we come into a situation like this is what we call landmark. We set ourselves up where we know, meaning that you're usually somewhere toes around where the stand finishes here. Get yourself there, find your target, line up that right hand, and then trust it. It's not going anywhere, right? Just like your feet weren't going to fall off your legs, all that cool stuff yesterday. And the same thing, we're going to be here. And up. And then as you're leaving the floor and exhaling all your air, hand comes up, boom, we swipe it away. Okay? You watch this. Just from this warm-up, those drills, I think you'll be surprised. I think that we're going to see some results pretty quickly. What do you think? Yeah? Yeah. And I want you to feel it and believe it first. See it happen. So you remember what you touched the first day?
No.
8'10", 8'9". So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move this a little bit, and I'm actually gonna back it up so we're right in the exact same position we were. I think we were over here, right? Okay, we're gonna go, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take 6 of them away just to kind of give you a little bit of something to aim for. I'm gonna give you more jumps today than before, but you're gonna watch. It'll be one of your first couple jumps. You'll do pretty well, okay? Get in there. Get in there. You're gonna go first. Yeah, why not? You're gonna jump anyway. We might as well just hang out together. There's no pressure. I don't care. Like I said before, right? Expectations, I don't have any. You learned something. We had a good weekend. That's it. Let me just, so what are we doing with this jump here? What's gonna be our kind of sequence? You can do it nice and slow. You can walk it through. You can even kind of warm up that pattern first to teach our body. That's what we're trying to do, is just, yeah, whenever you feel.
I go straight up.
Yeah, you're gonna go up onto the toes, load the jump quick, and then explode and touch. Yeah, you can practice, all good.
Oh wait, I looked up.
Yeah, so we're taking, right, we're just gonna look forward, we're gonna load that jump, commit to it, and jump. Quicker on the way down, and then just let's jump on this next one. Big jump, I want you to get all that power, that warm-up's working, go get it. Okay, here we go. Okay.
I got lower.
That's your first jump. On the first jump the last time, you got 8'7". Do you remember that? We went 8'7", 8'9", 8'10". So you just went 8'9" on the first one, because your body's still warming up. I want you to like push on this ground like it fucking called you a name. Like I want you to get mad at this ground, but I want you to do it fast. Don't spend time down here. Load the jump quick and get out of the bottom quick. Okay, load quick, out of the bottom quick. That's what we want. Come on, big breath. Quick. Here we go. It's okay, back up, walk away. Here we go. Walk in. And I want you to commit to it, see it happen, go after it. Come on. There we go. That was 2. You just hit the thing. Yeah. So that's 11. There you go. Awesome. I've gotten good eye over the years from seeing people. Plus I have this exact same vertex in my gym, and this is like the culprit of everything here right now. Okay, so that's an inch higher on your standing jump. We're gonna jump again if you want, okay? Now you know you can touch that high. So I want you to use that as the confidence you need to go higher. okay? That's what I want to see from you, is just believing that you can touch it. We know we can touch it. Load that jump quick. Don't be scared of it. Commit to it. Toes, go. Ooh, you are like 1/8 of an inch there. I don't know if you saw how close that was, but it was stupid close. Let's go one more. Let's go one more, take a break, and then we'll try again. I want you to have some reps today. This is where we get the reps in, okay? Let's go for it. Visualize a block. It's coming up, or a hit, or whatever you want.
You're blocking me.
Go get it. Woo! You are so, look at this. I want to show you. This helps. It's coming up, or a hit, or whatever. Watch this. Okay, so you are bending deeper than you were before, but what's happening is, see the first movement, how your body falls forward right there?
Yeah.
And then your knees haven't really bent at all yet. So we're kind of using your jump right now in like 2 segments. We want this to be like fluid together. So as that body goes forward, we also want to let the knees go at the same time. So we're gonna work at synchronizing, but watch this. Come on, come on, come on. We're like just fingertips. We're probably at the 811. Okay, so you're about that far below. One more jump right now. Let's see if we can synchronize the legs and the arms, okay?
So bend.
Yeah, so we're gonna allow you, and this is where it helps to do kind of that practice movement first.
Yeah.
We have to teach the body patterns. So it's going to be down, down, down. There you go, it's better. Down, down, down. Yep. Down, 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 and I want you to push, and it's gonna take your body a while still to get new strength in those new positions. So commit to it, go. Woo, you just kind of gave up on the jump. Did you feel that?
No.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
You went like this.
I went like
You
that.
jumped, you went, and then you kind of pulled your hand back. So that is what we call not fully committing to the jump. Like extend, when you leave the ground, it starts here and it ends there. Fully extend. Commit to the jump. I don't care if you think you felt weird leaving the ground, go after it. Big breath and go. Woo!
Oh.
Still kind of like hand back at the top. That's okay.
Really?
Step out for a second. Hailey, come in. Yep. And I'll show you. You can see it on the video. You'll see it on the video. Can't see, it's bright. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing with you. Okay. We're gonna give you kind of the same thing. Now, you're a powerful, strong, capable, awesome athlete. Fucking know it. Okay? I'm serious. This is something you need to know. Line it up, load the jump real fast, and go after it. Yes. Load, explode. That's the game. Okay, what'd you get?
10, 9.
First jump, yeah? You're like 10. Okay, and I'm gonna show you this. I want you to jump again without looking first, because I think you're feeling good. I don't want you to go in and just go higher. Okay? Go in and go higher.
Wait, that was higher than my last
Yes,
one?
yes. The first jump was higher than your highest one on Friday. This is what I'm saying. Like, I see this is what happens. Okay, there's something going on, there's something right. So I want you just to, you've already got the next one in your mind. Yes. Load, explode, head forward. You touched it, you touched it. I'm also gonna make you do it one more time, because we kind of shimmied a little bit into that jump, so it was technically not a full stationary jump, but you touched it high enough that you'll touch it again. I can guarantee it. Okay, so I want you to get excited, get powerful, but don't get too antsy and dancy with the feet. That wasn't meant to rhyme. Big breath. Yeah. Load and explode. Did you? Yeah, I saw it move. That's awesome. Okay. What I tell you, it's a lot of it is to do with the way in which you approach the jump, meaning that if this is there and the body's charged and you're loading the jump quick, your body has no choice but to go up. That's just how it's designed. Okay, we need to take full advantage of our physiology and our anatomy. Okay, let's step away for a second. You want to jump again? Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna put you with, that's it. That's it. Now you have a little bit of competition, okay? A little bit of competition. A little bit of competition, but the benefit is we both jumped higher, and that's all that matters. We've both jumped higher. Big breath and explode. Ooh, I feel like you touched that. I should have recorded it because I saw your fingers over it, So go again, do the exact same thing, and get it. Okay, so that first jump, again, I wish I had that on video because the first jump you committed to fully. You finished your jump, you reached and you pulled. That jump you jumped and you kind of just flicked your hand at the top. Flicked your hand, commit. On that full extension of the arm, reach, pull, and try to rip it down.
I know, I like want to look.
But you will eventually look, and you'll see, I'll show you the videos, is that you do look, but you look when it matters.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to look at, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
It's on a stand. It's on a stand. Line that head and neck up and jump. You're like, my heart, this is what gets me amped. Like when I watch people and they're so close. Oh, pull, like your fingers are like half an inch, like, and that's the difference between like the rate at which you're loading your jump. If you load, I bet you any money if we do some more drills and come back and jump again, you'll jump a little bit higher, just as we get the body charged up a little bit more and more. Okay, so 811. Do you want to jump one more time and see if you can go higher? Okay.
That's 2 inches.
That's 2 inches higher, yeah. And even an inch on your standing jump is astronomical of a change because you have no other influence other than power, strict power, and you can't we're not getting stronger since Friday. Let's put it that way, right? We're not getting stronger, more powerful. We didn't train that. All we trained is technique and mindset. Okay? That's all we have.
You were so close. I feel so short.
You feel so short? Well, you're not super tall. Don't mean to burst your bubble, but you're not super tall. Let me see here.
Her finger, like.
Whoa. You're like you can see that? Like, watch. Like, I feel like it went through, you missed it on the outside. Like it looked like you're over it. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take it right from the side, and I'm gonna take it at like this height.
That was the best one.
I think that was one of your best jumps. We just, yeah. Same thing, you just, okay, big breath, extend. Yeah, I love that. Come on.
Oh no.
Okay, now I'll have a better look because this is the better angle. It's frustrating, but at the same time, it's frustrating because you're like, I already know what it feels like to jump a bit higher. I just want a little bit more. Just want a little bit more. But like, look, this position, much, much better than we had before. We were forward before. See, unravel. That's not the jump. That was good though. See that? Watch that left foot.
Oh yeah.
It's like you're so close to it. Okay, let's take those numbers right now. Let's go into some of the drills for the full approach. We'll have some fun with these drills. You'll like them. And I'm so sweaty. And then we will do our full approach test. Okay, we'll jump higher there. We already know we're jumping higher. And with these drills, we'll jump even higher. So let's go have a drink of water real quick. Awesome job, you two. If you do a good job at already, but can always be improved, is the way in which you accelerate what we call through your approach. We have to understand that when you jump, we're not accelerating to the point of where we jump, we're going right through the point of takeoff. The jump doesn't end until you land, okay? With the view jumping a little bit differently. It's not just there, it's all the way up, all the way down. So the speed carries through takeoff. And you're both doing a pretty good job of getting the speed to the takeoff, but both need a little bit of work on carrying it through. So we're gonna do a drill here that allows us to accelerate really aggressively, actually faster than you'll be able to do on your own, because we're gonna add a band that's gonna kind of slingshot you through your approach. So we're gonna move what's called an overspeed drill, and overspeed means faster than you can move. Okay, so we'll go over here. So for this drill, as you can see, we need kind of a series of bands that allows you to kind of get a harness. And this is how it works. We get into the band, and the band comes up and under our armpits. The reason we put it in the armpit is so that it forces us to lean up and back into the band. And part of the reason we do that is through that big, long, second last step we called the penultimate stride we talked about yesterday. It's important that we try to stay decently tall. If we fall too much forward through that stride, then we're gonna end up jumping forward instead of up. So this band here, we're gonna get kind of as much tension as we can. and then we're going to push through that second last stride into your takeoff sequence. So for me, I jump the same way as you guys. I'm gonna go from my left, I'm gonna make a long push, and then I'm gonna plant and block, and I'm gonna stand. So it looks like this. And then I'm gonna block. So I'm push, cover distance, use the band to kind of accelerate you a little bit further. We're gonna go off that left foot and block. And my block comes down like a punch. You notice how much further it was in front of my body? When I hit, my block is in front of my plant, not beside it, because if it's beside it, you'll get that squeak, and that squeak's gonna cause you to go and fly forward. Okay, who wants to try first? Yeah. So this is actually heavier than I was hoping in terms of the tension, so you might not be able to go crazy far, but walk it back as far as you can. Okay, yeah, okay. It should feel like if you were to like let go of your feet, it would pull you. Yeah, okay, so get it right up under those armpits. So we're gonna, as you let the band start to accelerate you, you're gonna lean into that left foot. Okay, get some tension, bring it, yeah, right up there. Good. As you let that band go a little bit further if you can, accelerating you, you're gonna load up the left foot, and we're gonna take a big push like you're about to go up for a hit, okay? And then we're not jumping, you're not jumping, you're just planting and blocking that foot. Boom, put it down, okay? Yeah, it's okay, commit. It might be weird and you might not do it right the first time, but that's okay. Yeah, okay, go again. And now instead of that really big dive that you did, I want you to stay up a little bit taller. I want you to let the band kind of, I want you to resist the band backwards with your upper back.
That's what I do too. I like
Yes, but it's okay to bend a little bit. This is just teaching you not to overcommit. You actually do a really good job of staying super tall. You dive a little bit more, but that's okay because you're strong enough to get out of that position. This is just gonna help reinforce these positions, that's it. Better, much better. But that's okay that you jumped because it felt like you needed to. You got to a really good position. Okay, we're gonna do 3 more of those. We'll switch. We'll do a few sets each. Okay. Good. No, that's perfect. Go again. I don't want you to, here's the thing, it is technique work and it is detail work, but don't overanalyze every single effort. That's my job. You just do it and I'll tell you if it needs to be worked on. That's it. You got it. You got it. Come on. Awesome. On this one, I want you to think when you get into that first of the second last strides, that body position, I want you to pull it back over that right leg. So when you push into that right side, I want you to hang your body weight back a little bit further instead of going into that left foot. Does that make sense? Okay, so stay back. Better, yep, just like that. Do it again, one more time. Okay, back it up. Get some tension, stay back, push, and then block. We call it push, punch. Push, punch. Good, one more time, and then that last step that comes down, which is your left foot, I want you to punch it. I want you to put it there quick. Okay, so the push looks awesome. Now we want to punch the foot. Push, punch. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. It just needs to be somewhere on your upper back. It doesn't have to be like right up there. Push, punch, quick foot. Okay, let's do, you thought about the punch before you finished the push. So same type of deal. Get a nice long stride on that and then quick with the last foot. Better, better. We're just teaching that foot to come down quicker. Step out, step in. After you step out, I want you to go over here just with your own body weight. And we're gonna work that drill without the band. Okay, so you can walk into the left foot now. So we're gonna walk and then punch that left step. Okay, you'll do 5 of those. So walk into the left, just small, push, punch. Good, get that foot down quick. And your focus while you're doing that is body back, body back. All right, dude. So just let that kind of roll you off your left foot, push into your right, and do basically your approach is basically your last 2 steps of your approach.
My last 2?
Yeah, so it'll be from the left, you'll push right, left. So it'll be into the right. Yep, good, but now I want you to like really accelerate. So now instead of thinking up, I want you to think forward. Let this band back up more. There you go, watch now. Okay, lean into it, lean back. Lean back, there you go. Now, same thing, big long push off of that left foot. Here we go. Better, good, go again. I love where your last foot is hitting now. It's further in front of your body. I want you to remember that. I want you to remember that your last step needs time to get down. Here we go. Okay. So right now our last step's looking what we call a little bit gallopy. It's kind of like a move like this. So we want to think, put it so it's coming through from the back, and we punch it down. Punch it down. Push. Okay, go again. Big long push, punch the last foot. The last foot. Get a big long step first, then punch. Okay, go again. Good, Hailey. Looks good. Come on, big long push. Good. Okay, step out of that for a second. Come out of the band. So I want you to remember those two words. Push is forward, punch is down. Okay, a couple of your reps there were kind of like punch. Like it felt like clompy. We want push, punch, push, punch. It's rhythm. Like this is what I'm talking about. It's hard to conceptualize unless we start getting words and feelings associated to this. The second last step is distance. Last step is punch and aggressive. Distance, punch, okay? Here's what we're gonna do right now. Before we even get into other drills, step over to the vertex, give me your approach. I'm gonna see if just the energy of that.
Are we leaving it there?
Yeah, why not? Why not? We're just hanging out here. Let me get my phone. We'll just in case you knock the whole thing down and we're good to go. I don't want you to think of anything other than your normal approach, but stay tall. Okay, stay tall. Everything else stays the same. Okay, the aggression, the power, all of that stuff stays the same. The only thing that changes is I'm gonna go from this side actually, is the position of your shoulders. Stay back over that foot. And let's go knock a whole bunch of those out of the way, okay? That's what we're doing here. Here we go. Yeah, you got two, that's okay. But that's your first jump again. That's your very first jump of full approach on that. So we got, that's what you got right there. So she tied the first one. This is what happened on the last one. Now, we haven't even worked on the turn stance stuff yet. When we do that, you'll go even higher. But this one again, I want you to get more aggressive. We think slow to fast. The same way we accelerated with those straight leg runs, you should be getting super aggressive and fast through this jump. I want you to really want it. You gotta really want it. Okay. Yeah, you wanted that more, I can tell. Okay, now, I didn't even have that one in video. You were so excited you went, but that's okay. When we go into this next approach, what I want you to think about is letting your hips open up a little bit to that palm tree right there, that tree. So as you go through this approach, instead of keeping everything forward, I want you to, through the push step, I want us to open so that the foot, when it contacts, is a little bit more angled, so that your last step's angled too, should go a little bit higher. But commit the same jump, do the same things, and go through and hammer it out. Come on, quick. Ooh, ooh, she's so close. Go again. Come on, one more time. You keep moving, keep shaking your legs. I want you to keep nice and stimulated here. Come on, you got this. Okay, step out, step in. That's okay, we got one more, which is awesome. We're gonna go back after and get even more. Okay, so you had the same as your standing jump last time, right? Oh, yeah, you had 10. So we're gonna give you 10 back. We're gonna give you 10 back. You're gonna do only what we worked on there, okay? Which is you're gonna do your approach, you're gonna cover distance, punch your foot, but let's get that last foot a little bit further in front so that we can spend a little bit more time on the ground to get a little bit extra energy, okay? I want you to be fast, explosive, and go after it. Come on, dude. Okay, so we did kind of the same thing. You felt that foot come down real sharp. I want you to be patient on that last step. So when we get into the right foot here, right now it's like that foot is getting caught. Bring it in front, allow your body time to get there. Load yourself. You're strong and powerful. I've seen it. You're powerful. Sink into that step a little bit more. Be patient and think about yourself almost being like pulled through your approach smoothly.
I need more.
So the push is good. Our punch, our last one, is just too fast. It's too fast, and it has to be punched in front of your body so that it blocks the speed. Right now and you're going forward. Hang, punch it in front. Hang, punch it in front. Okay, here we go, come on. That's better, good. That's better. Okay, because you were way more, you see how much more patient she was there? It still feels probably a little awkward and disjointed, but boom, we got that out of the way. Okay, we got that out of the way. Let's go again. I want you to be patient. And then it's just gonna take time for your body to get used to it. Okay, I want you to go up and hit. That's a set waiting for you right there. There,
Yes.
there. That is a way better jump. Hey, go again, okay? That was a really bad pound on my behalf. Sorry, sorry about that. Okay, okay. I can tell you're starting to feel what I'm talking about, okay? So, slow to fast, be patient, and it's giving you time to use your power. Okay, giving you time. Come on. So that was, again, that was a bit quick. You got excited to go harder, and that like extra bit of speed triggered that old habit again.
I felt that.
Right, so when you push this time, let's think about staying back a little bit further so that foot can get out in front and we can go up. Slow to fast, push, punch. Okay, that wasn't a bad jump. It was a little sharp and quick still, but you took off from really far away. Okay, that was like, look. Okay, you hit, and look how much we drifted, drift.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not a bad position to jump from, but because you had that really quick block again, you blew through. You blew through that takeoff, so accelerate right through this. Come on, you got it. There we go. There we go. Hell yes. That was a night and day. That was night and day. Okay, you want to jump again? Or do you want to, yeah. People just like to jump now. I'm gonna get these out of the way. Okay. So here's another really cool trick to understand is when it comes to testing and combine stuff, like you're still gonna test as a beach athlete, likely in a combine setting, like on a hard surface. I'm not sure if they'll pull vertex. I don't know the beach regulations for combines. The likelihood is you'll still jump and they'll want to see how high you can jump. You're not limited to the strides that you can have in this approach. All they care about is how high you can touch, which means that right now you guys are both doing like a short 3-step approach. We can add an additional stride in, which will get you more speed. More speed equals more energy equals more power. You guys want to try going a little bit faster and see what happens? So you have to take a little bit further step back. Now your strides are going to be different. Right, left, push, right, left. So it's right, left, right, left. So now you're out here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. But don't use those steps as walking steps. Start getting quick through them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's it. That's it. And you half jumped that and you almost touched it. Just so you know. So again, don't get caught into letting the jump lead you forward. Use the speed, but still think like, I'm trying to go up, which means that if this body gets too far forward, you're gonna go that way. Stay tall, move fast, but stay tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then explode. That's what we're thinking. Yeah, okay.
Look at it the whole time.
But you looked at it the whole time, and as a result, you kind of forgot to load your jump.
Yeah.
And you kind of just blew through it. Okay, so do it again. I'm gonna give you one of these, right? It's a little bit of a visualization. As you go, picture that ball coming, and that ball is right there. That ball is right there. I want you to accelerate through that 4-stride approach, and I want you to stay back and go get the ball. Come on. Ooh, did you touch that? I was so close. Go again. No,
I think I saw pinky hit something.
that's okay. Go again. Go again. And this time, leave no doubt. Just go whale it. But again, as you get moving fast, we need to make sure that we find that tipping point. What is fast enough to add power, but not so fast that you can't control it? Okay, we want to find our maximum controlled speed. Come on. Yep.
There you go.
Woo! There we go. Okay, so you can control the speed, which means that even from a shorter approach, you don't have to be afraid to go hard. That's the thing about approaches, indoor, beach, whatever, is your jump and your attack will be a direct result of the intent or the attitude behind the approach. If you're going into an approach, right, if I'm approaching right side here and the set comes up, right, and I'm kind of just like I'm not gonna jump very high. I might hit and I might get a point, I might get a kill, but that doesn't mean that that's the best effort I can put forward. The more times we jump at our maximum capacity, the higher we'll jump over time. Make sense? Right? Same thing, that people don't want you practicing your serves half-assed, because if you practice your serve half-assed, your serve becomes half-assed. If you always jump half-assed, and that's not to say that you're not trying, that's to say that there's more in the tank. You got to find that limit, and we got to push it more often. Okay? So you both jump 2 inches higher on this full approach already, and we're not even done the drills yet. Maybe we'll go higher, that's the goal. And then 1 inch higher on the standing, and 2 inch higher on the standing. So we're making strides, which is flipping awesome. Go grab a drink. Hell yeah. Yeah.